but trust company, licensed and regulated by the FSC, which is the Financial Services Commission. We offer high-end, worth high-end value to individual, private companies, multinationals, and listed entities and entities across the globe. We have high reputation in providing cost-effective services with highest ethical standards. So what we provide? We provide a Dynatech premium investment. We provide the main three element, which is a tax minimization. Actually, when we talk about offshore company, we used to talk about tax minimization. So if investors are going abroad, let's say for example, you are an investor and you want to invest in assets, in yachts, in boat, in aircraft, or in whatever assets, so your main concern is about tax minimization. So this is what we are doing. We are offering this service, which is tax minimization. Reduction of global operating costs and also the asset production. We administer offshore entities, allowing our individual and business customers to fulfill their objective, which is about tax minimization. Our vision: simple, smart, and effective. Our vision also is to provide international clients with personalized service to help them grow and succeed through our presence in major financial services. What we do best is to be different from other service providers, with big emphasis on the satisfaction of our clients' needs and personalized needs. Our mission certainly is our goal, which is to be the leader in providing best international corporate, international tax, and business advisory services. As you could notice, we offer service well beyond what we are actually offering. We have quoted in our mission statement, is there is no need for you to ask, we deliver. So we look for what actually you are looking. What are your main concerns? What is in your mind? We don't give you the headache of telling us what you are looking for. We just provide. This is what we do best at Dynatech Premium Investment, my dear friends and colleagues. So, a simple definitions about money laundering, as you could notice, is the proceeds, illegal proceeds from criminal activities, such as drug trafficking, prostitution, human trafficking, like I said, prostitution, corruptions, which tend to generate large amount of profits at the benefit of what? At the benefit of people trying to defraud these illegal proceeds. This is a simple definition of corruption and money laundering. So what actually is need? What are we trying to do? And our presence here is about what? What are we trying to show to the public, to the general public? We are trying to prevent criminals from legitimizing their proceeds and turning the dirty money into clean money. So this is our objective, my dear friends. It's about preventing criminals, frauders, scammers from defrauding and trying to see loopholes in our activities through our company, actually, of trying to clean the dirty money. This is the need for combating. That is the need for combating the money laundering. Over past decades, Mauritius has fought and is still fighting for offering a good image of the country, a good and sound image of the country on the international and financial markets. We should also note that it has been listed as a tax haven for tax evasion. It has been suspected of defrauding foreign direct investment to India via our offshore companies. Country residency. These fraudsters have even found loopholes of defrauding their illicit money, their illicit proceeds, through our country residency certificates and tax residency. And as you can see, we also have to point out the biggest scam that hit our country, unfortunately, in the year 2012, which is about the alleged fraud of 32 million US dollars, which is almost 1 billion, my dear friend, 1 billion rupees, which has been defrauded, which has passed through our financial instruments and gone elsewhere. These guys, the directors together with the fellow directors, they flee the country with this alleged money. This is the biggest scam, this is the biggest scam that we have noticed in our country. So, what are the measures taken by Mauritius to enhance our image? So, like we say, there has been some recommendations of the FAFT, which is actually the Financial Action Task Force, which got the 40 recommendations. So we, with the government, together with the government, we are trying, to implement strict rules so as to find the loopholes in our service and try to combat these loopholes. Further commitment to the United Nations with minimum performance program standards about money laundering. So there has been seminars, and Mauritius is presenting through these seminars to educate the people about how they can participate, they can contribute in the combating of money laundering, which is actually it's a very hot subject. It also has to be noted that government ratified by the United Nations Convention against the illicit traffic of narcotic drugs and psychotropic substances that went through our economy. So measures have to be taken also to try to combat these two. And also in June 2000, government enacted Anti-Money Laundering Act 2000 so as to enforce our law. And on 10 June, as you could note, there has been the law of Anti-Money Laundering Act, which has been amended later on 2003 to offer the bodies, the financial bodies, more power, okay, so that they can gather, analyze informations through the institution performing financial instruments. And on February 2002, as you could note, there had been the Prevention of Terrorism Act to further enforce this law. So what actually is DPI doing to combat money laundering? We have, like you say, we have appointed a special money laundering reporting officer, which will be in charge of reporting any suspicious activities going through our organization. This is what we are trying to do. So there will be an officer specialized, so that any people suspecting any suspicious or illicit activities, going through the activities, they have to report without limitation to this officer, special officer. And also provide training, which is very important to detect, punish, and also illegal